Hello everyone, welcome back to the shed. I am Lonnie.
Hey, I'm Candace. Welcome back. We're going to start today out. It's not really a question. It's just more of a brain tease type thing.
It's a conversation.
Conversation starter.
Yeah.
It is actually from the Facebook group Reseller Water Cooler.
Yeah, somebody made a really interesting post, and I'm not going to put like a thumbnail of it. It's a private group. We have it set as a private group, and so I don't want, like, unless I ask permission, which I did not, and I'm not going to,
Yeah.
I'm not going to like put people's names and stuff like that.
Or
like,
say the name or anything.
or on YouTube.
Yeah.
I just don't want to do that. I want people to feel comfortable
right
in that group,
Yes.
you know.
Yeah.
But I do want to steal their content for a nice little topic.
Okay, yeah, it is an interesting one. I'm gonna go ahead and get into it. I was watching some reseller YouTube videos, and I honestly don't get why so many resellers have over like 300 to 500 items in inventory. I feel like if it's not going to sell within a year, is it even worth it? Maybe if it's free. Just some thoughts I was having. Please explain your opinion on this. Man, that would be like a perfect reseller utopia there, huh?
It would be, and that's actually, it's funny you say that, because that was actually my reply.
Yeah.
Was that if we could run eBay and make the money we want to make on just 300 to 500 active listings, we actually would, and I think that would be ideal.
Right.
Don't you?
Yes, and so that would require a lot of factors. The main one being having that good inventory readily available for you to source.
Right.
And
that's the whole issue.
I don't think that's possible anywhere, my opinion.
Yeah.
To just constantly have such good inventory that your turnover is that good, you know.
To make like there is like a dollar amount.
Right.
that you're making like per month that I think that would be possible. But I think that dollar amount that would be possible for us to do it at would be a lot lower than the amount of money we want to make on eBay.
Yes.
So like if we wanted to make $2,000 a month on eBay, then I think what they're saying, I think we could do.
Right.
Because we would only be trying to let me change it. Let me not use the word make. Let's say we were trying to sell $300 $3,000 a month on eBay. Gross
Before fees, everything.
Right. So basically we would just be trying to sell $100 a day.
Yeah.
I think that we could do that with a 500 item store.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't you?
I do. Yeah.
I really do think that.
Yeah.
So I think if that was your goal, is to sell 300, I keep saying the wrong thing, to sell $3,000 a month on eBay, I think you could run like that. But now this is why I caution people that are thinking about going full time.
Right.
It's super easy to make $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 on eBay. That's a snap, pretty much. But
if you're consistent at it, yeah.
Yeah, but go like the moment you try and scale it up to selling 10, 15, 20,000, you would think, and I think a lot of part-timers think this, that okay, I'm putting 10 hours a month into reselling. Or not a month. I need to get it together. I'm putting 10 hours a week into reselling, and I'm making, let's say, I'm making $500 a week in those 10 hours.
Right.
So I have kind of a job I don't like that doesn't pay very well. So what if instead of spending those 40 hours at that job, I just spent 40 more hours on reselling instead? Then I could make 5 times, if I could spend 50 hours a week on reselling, I could make 5 times what I was making when I was spending 10 hours a week on reselling.
If the sourcing were cooperative.
Right. But that doesn't work. It doesn't exactly work like that.
No.
Because when you're spending, like when you're part-time and you're spending, say, 10 hours a week on reselling, you're going out and you're cherry picking the best of the best items,
right,
to resell, because you can.
Right.
And
either they're going to be quick sellers or they're going to give you a huge profit. That's what you're looking for, or that's what you should be looking for.
Right.
Yeah.
And you could find that stuff when you're limiting the amount of time and items and how much money you need to make. But then I think a lot of people find out that, okay, I quit my job, now I have all this time, and you go out there and you have more time to buy things and sell things and pack things and list things. However, the number of gems or home runs or very desirable items is the same as it was when you were part-time. And you're not really able to find more of those gems
just because you're willing it to happen.
Right.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't work like that. I think the more items you buy, or the more items you need to buy to make the money you need to make on eBay, I do think you experience diminishing returns.
Mm-hmm. And you're gonna, along the way, pick up things that do sit longer, maybe take a year to sell instead of a week.
And
that's how things accumulate to where you do have more than 500 items in your store.
Right. Like we have, right now we have a little over 2,000 items in our store. We don't necessarily want to have that many items in our store. I would be happy if everything we listed every day sold
within a month,
within 5 minutes.
I would that too. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what if everything we listed every day sold as soon as we listed it?
Yeah.
That would be the ideal situation.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But that's just not the way things go. And sometimes we make bad buys. Sometimes opportunities come along, like this stuff right here. I've got some posters over here that I've got 30 copies of, and in order to sell those 30 copies of posters, I mean, it just takes time.
Yeah.
If you try and rush something like that, you're going to be selling them for peanuts, and you're not going to be extracting anywhere near the amount of value you should from them.
Plus, a good majority of the time, the things that bring you the most profit back are going to be long tail items, because they're generally not just throwaway items. You know?
Yeah.
Like, say, that expensive Pyrex we sold.
Oh, true.
You know, that's going to bring you huge profits, something like that, but it's going to take a while. It's going to sit in your store a little while before it sells.
That Pyrex sat a lot longer than I expected, though.
Yeah, yeah.
We did price it up pretty high, though, too.
Right.
And the market seemed to kind of dip on that after we...
Yeah.
You know.
But just as an example.
Yeah,
you know.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I think of eBay as like a locomotive, a steam locomotive. Okay? And the inventory we buy is the coal that makes the locomotive go. If you have super high grade premium coal that is going to give you the most energy per burn, okay? Super high grade coal, it takes less of it to make the train go. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yep.
If you have low grade coal that doesn't have as much energy, but it'll still make the train go, you just need a lot more of it.
It's going to take a little longer to get there.
To make, well, yeah, that's true. It's either going to take you longer to get there, or you're going to have to shovel more of that crap coal in,
right,
to get the same results.
Yep.
And sometimes you got crap coal, and sometimes you have premium grade coal.
So bottom line is, would we rather sell one $100 item instead of 10 $10 items? Of course.
Yes.
But we can't always find that $100 item. So.
No, yeah. I always say, like, it's not like when you see us buy something that's worth like 10, 15, 20 bucks, we didn't stub our toe on $100 item trying to get to it. Not
Right.
that we knew of anyways, or we didn't walk around,
Yeah.
you know, a $300 item to get to the $20 item. We just didn't, there wasn't one to get that we knew of anyways.
Yep.
So, but yeah, you like my little train example?
I do.
I picture someone's, you know, selling like, I don't know, Beanie Babies. Now that would take a lot of coal. That would
Take
be
a lot of Beanie Babies to make that engine go.
that would, I mean, you have to have like boxcars and boxcars full of Beanie Babies to make that. You might have to have 1 million of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, the better your inventory, the leaner you can run. Unless like if you don't need, like maybe your train only needs to go a mile down the tracks. You know, maybe just a little bit of high grade stuff will get it there, right?
Yep.
But maybe sometimes that's not enough. Maybe you need to go 100 miles.
Right.
So you have some high grade coal, but then you got to use a lot of low grade too to finish out the job. That's the way I look at it. I thought it was an interesting concept because like people do have all kinds of different store sizes, and you know, some people do have access to high grade inventory.
They do. We happen to not be those people. Not all the time.
Not all the time. Sometimes.
Not consistently.
Right. Sometimes we do the best we can, and sometimes we're good at it, and we try and get better at it all the time. But as resellers, that's the struggle. Is this kind of reselling anyway, finding the good stuff. And I'm always talking about the good stuff because that's the most important thing there is to selling on eBay, is getting good stuff to sell.
Yep.
All right, y'all, we are back in time. You're traveling back to a day before the previous.
It's like that Huey Lewis song.
Back in. It's also like the movie, which they're doing a new Back to the Future movie.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I
bet it's gonna be like their kids or something, you know.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I just saw something about, I think there might even be a trailer out there or something now.
I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah. I bet Michael J. Fox will do at least a cameo in it.
Or with AI now, they probably don't even need him to do it.
Might not need him.
Okay, so we went to some estate sales and we picked up a few things. We were being picky, our kind of picky, but
Our kind of picky ain't really that picky.
no, it's not. Couple of things we kind of went out on a limb on, but I think it's gonna work out okay. One sale they had all this bridge card stuff in really good condition or new. So yeah, we liked what we saw.
We took a shot.
Yeah. These are new deal, like NU-DELL. We paid $2 a piece for these. I think they were both $2. Yep. And this one's cool. It's like they're just little deck holders, and this one's on like a little turntable.
We'll probably put those together, I imagine.
Yeah.
Sell them as a lot.
Yeah. All right, these are you've probably heard us mention this brand before, Kem, K-E-M. They make they're good popular playing cards for like poker and bridge and whatnot.
They're made out of they're plastic, which means you can wash them.
Yeah,
or wipe them down.
They're very durable. And I think we've got some decent patterns here, especially this one right here.
Yeah.
Now we paid $5 per case.
Box. Yeah.
Per case, but it has 2 decks in it.
It was, for those of y'all that haven't been watching for long, when we go to estate sales on Sundays, unless we say otherwise, if you see like a price tag or something,
right,
then that means we paid half of that, because the garage sales around here, I think maybe 1 or 2 do like 40%
Every once
off.
in a while there'll be one that's 40% on Sunday.
But typically they're half off.
Yeah.
I don't like the 40% off.
I don't either. It's like they're trying to just squeeze every little
right.
dollar.
And it's usually a lot of times the day before they were 25% off.
Yeah.
Like normally it's like most of them around here, Friday, they start Thursday or Friday, and they'll be full price then. Saturday is usually 25% off, and then Sunday is half off.
Yeah.
And then after that, there are even some deals to be had, you know, if they're trying to clear stuff out.
Yep, so we've got, let's see, 7 decks of those Kem cards.
Well, 7 boxes. We have 14
decks.
So, and look, we comp these quickly. We think we could probably get between $20 and $30 per box.
Set, yeah.
Here. So, I think if we just, because like this one, like you said, I think this one might be more like 30-ish.
Right, and these are probably like 20.
20 to 25.
Yeah.
Some people got more, and I don't see why we can't.
Yeah. They're in really good condition. The boxes are taken care of, so they look like they were hardly used.
So what do we have into those? Like $35?
5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Yeah. 30.
So, I mean, I think we probably conservatively, for those, we probably got about $150 here.
Yeah.
And there will be some sorting and stuff like that involved. It might take Candace a couple hours to list all that. And then we'll probably make around $100 after it's all said and done.
Right.
And that's just fine with me.
This is another good brand, Copag.
I think it's a G.
Yep. They're made in Brazil. And this is also some bridge cards. We have 2 packs of the same, still sealed. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe $20 a whack.
Yeah, but those are even better work time wise, because it's like a couple of pictures and you're done.
Multi-quantity listing or a lot
you
of
could do
them,
that.
Yeah,
The pattern, we haven't found this exact pattern. Patterns do matter.
Yeah, so they could be better than that because we didn't find that pattern.
Right, they're probably not worse.
Yeah.
And I think these are the same size. And yeah, they're the same size. Yeah. See, the thing with cards, if y'all don't know, bridge size means a lot of times cards will say bridge size on them, or they'll say poker size. Well, poker size is actually a good bit wider.
I can tell just by holding them.
Yeah. But the reality is that a lot of people actually like to play poker with these cards because they're smaller and they're easier to hold.
Hold them in your hand.
That's the size we dealt with, right?
These feel smaller to me.
Do they?
Yeah, I think we had poker size.
We had okay.
That's why I'm saying I could tell. These feel smaller to me. Put it in your hand and hold it. Doesn't that feel smaller to you?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It does.
Isn't that weird how just something comes back whenever you hold it and you can be like, yeah, that's not right.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, this will be fun, and and we both have been dealers before, so that plays kind of a role in it.
Why we like cards.
Right.
All right, this next thing is called the pull-in pleater. It's for people. It's for making smocked clothing and for like gathering the little bitty pleats, like in little girls' dresses and stuff. I don't know exactly how it works. I do know it's pricey. We ended up paying $50 for it, and anywhere from $100 to $150 is what we're going to sell it for.
Yeah.
It's got some needles in there, and then it has some extras here. I guess you put however many needles, however many plates you want, maybe, I'm assuming.
I don't know. The instructions are in here too.
Yeah.
And yeah, it looks like it's in good condition.
There's not much to it. I mean, it's all plastic. It's crazy to me, the prices on this thing.
Well, this isn't plastic.
This feels is metal. Like, is it metal? Okay.
Yeah, that's a metal.
It's just a light metal. It's very light.
It's not like heavy duty like some of those like floral stemmers or something.
Yeah, not like cast metal.
And this part is metal here, and it does, we don't know exactly how it works, but I'm assuming that
probably feeds material through, like feeds it through that way, I'm assuming.
But that should, to me, it moves smoothly in this direction. This direction.
I don't think it's supposed to go that way.
Not supposed to.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay. So but she originally had it priced at $150.
Right.
And which that's high side of what you could sell them for.
There is a recent sold comp for that, which is probably where they got their comp from.
Right. So it was the right price, but we looked at it and we're like, man, we might have to sell this thing for like $100. Yeah. Worst case I think is $100.
She worked with us.
And yeah.
The lady that runs the sale, she's realistic. She knows on a Sunday if this thing hasn't sold and we're there with cash in hand, offering her a little less, that it's probably not going to sell to anybody else that would have been interested, would have bought it already,
Right. So yeah,
we offered her $50 and she took it.
Actually, I don't even like, we have a good relationship with her, and I don't even like making offers with her because
she asked us.
Yeah, because
we were on the fence, and we were like, the number's just not right. She said, "What is the right number?" And I told her, I said, "I could do 50 is what I would need to do." She said, "Okay."
Yeah, she was cool.
We didn't walk up to her and say, "Hey."
No, I actually picked it up. We had held it, and and Candace thought the price tag said 50.
No, I thought it said 100.
Oh, 100?
Yeah. So I thought a half off was going to be 50.
No, you thought it said 50, I thought.
No, I didn't.
No? Okay.
I didn't. No.
All right. So anyway, I was picking it up to put it back. And then that's when she said that.
Yeah.
She said, yeah. So.
And there wasn't too much going on. It was a slow sale. So she knew, that it wasn't going to.
Everybody's happy.
And the last thing we got was this Roger's Cajun Light Cookbook. I did kind of pay up for it. I paid $20 because it is in good condition and it is signed by Vernon Roger. And these little, all the Roger's cookbooks do well, but the special editions, like this light one, there's a holiday one, there's another one that's escaping my memory, but those typically do a little better. So I'm thinking to get around 50 for this.
Yeah.
So
there's good comps for signed ones.
Yeah.
And the signed ones tend to go for what, maybe $15, $20 more than the non-signed ones.
Like they had one that was not signed and it would have cost us $17.50 and I passed on it.
Right.
Because I feel like a signed one is also not going to sit around. It'll sell faster.
I also feel like we've kind of we're kind of to blame for our local cookbook market to some. I feel maybe I'm being.
It might be coincidence.
It could be coincidence, but I don't remember in the past not garage sales, estate sales, pricing an individual cookbook at $40.
Yeah.
That's what that thing had, a $40 price tag on it.
Yep.
And I don't think I've ever seen that before.
No.
So of course on half price day is 20.
Yeah.
So.
All right, that's a few little things we picked up today. I think we're gonna go ahead and pull orders now.
Yeah, we're going to pull them. I may not even pack them this afternoon.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's go ahead and get started.
Okay.
All right, we're going to go ahead. Man, this is going to be a weird video because we're going to pull orders now.
Yes.
And then after this pull, we're going to put more footage from pulling more orders, hopefully.
Yes.
Tomorrow morning.
Yeah, it's like 2:00 in the afternoon.
Right.
So, I'm assuming there's going to be more orders come in before tomorrow morning. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and pull these. Lonnie will pack them tomorrow probably before we pull the rest.
Yeah.
So everything we sold is on eBay. No sales on the other platforms as of yet.
That's weird.
It is weird.
That hadn't been happening.
Yeah.
Because you've been cross-posting all that bunch still.
A lot of the stuff I cross-listed that sold on eBay, people liked it on the other sites. They just didn't buy it. Yeah. Okay, first item is Hobbit 44, basically Strange magazine.
Yep, I'm hoping this week to pretty much be done with all the comics and magazines and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm hoping. We'll see.
All right, that one's that's basically Strange #1.
Yeah.
It sold for $11.99. It's gone to Patterson, California. Man, we've really been selling a lot to California.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
We sold an American Girl doll on 2 Delta.
Yeah, this was interesting. We had 2 Delta, huh?
Oh, yeah, this was crazy.
Yeah, I think it must be this.
Yeah. So we got an offer. When did this sell? Like Friday night or something, or afternoon?
Friday afternoon, I think.
We got a message with an offer, and I countered with a higher. I wasn't ready to go.
They offered
ridiculous amount.
Well, it wasn't ridiculous, but it was.
It was like $16.
We sold the doll for $40, right?
Yeah, and I think their offer was $16, maybe.
Or $19
or something. Yeah. Anyway, I declined it, and I'm telling you, almost immediately after I declined it, it sold. I'm like, oh well, they bought it full price. No, somebody else bought it, and this doll has been listed a while.
Yeah.
It's the craziest thing. I don't know what's going on in the universe, but us messaging them, offering all the activity of that doll caused it to sell to somebody
I really
else.
don't like talking about theories of why things sell, and if you do this and that, like all this weird stuff, and looking at the graphs and postulating and all that. I think that's way overdone on YouTube. I think a lot of people have no clue what they're talking about. I think they're just making things up a lot of times, and that's not against
no
any
scientific proof.
Right, it's not against any individual YouTuber, but I think people that don't know anything about statistical analysis or anything just are just pulling numbers out of their butt, basically, or ideas out of their butt. However,
this really happens.
This happens a lot, and I'm sure a lot of y'all in the comments could probably vouch for it. Whenever we're getting like there's activity like offers and counters, and because Candace, like we did go back and forth with this person a couple of times, and I really do think that does let other people. They may even be sending messages out.
Hey, this might sell. Are you sure you don't want it?
Right.
You know,
maybe it's
like
they're a watcher, or they had clicked on the page before.
Right.
You know. So
it was crazy. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Okay, so that sold for $39.99. It's going to Athens, New York. We sold some dry shampoo. 8 Charlie, a lot of 4.
Okay. Yeah, we bought a whole bunch of this. This was this past summer. And I remember the sale, because the reason we originally went to the sale is because we bought like a ton, not a ton, but probably
a lot.
A ton is an exaggeration, but it might have been 500 pounds.
Yeah.
Of Jimmy Swaggart books.
The commentary books.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we've actually done pretty well with those. We've sold a few, but then they had a few other things. I went and looked, and they had like, I think,
like a little, like a milk crate.
Yeah.
Plastic square ones full of those.
Yeah, and I paid $20, and I think there was like 24 of these or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
And this is the second lot we've sold of them.
Yeah, so I broke them up into lots. That lot of 4 sold for $31.99. It's going to Cairo, West Virginia.
I like your little pause you put in there.
All right, we sold some game parts, replacement parts for Park and Shop, Pocket 16.
Okay.
It's green pedestrian cards.
Yep, there we go.
Those sold for $13.49. They're going to Reading, Pennsylvania.
Might be Reading, I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm just throwing that out there.
I know.
Just kind of preempt the commenters.
I could be corrected, and probably the next time I read that, like a month from or 2 months from now, I'll say Reading again.
Yeah.
All right, we sold a water bottle and 2 Echo. It's a blue one.
Okay. Man, that has been really good goodwill buy.
Yes. So $39.99 for that one to Suffolk, Virginia.
Suffolk. Okay.
9 Echo, some black women's heels.
Wait, are they black women's heels or are they black women's heels?
They're what? They're actually witch shoes.
Huh?
9 Echo, go get them.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes. They're for witches.
Okay. Black women witches. Got it.
Yep.
No, where are they at again?
9 Echo.
Okay, I'm so... All right. Are they in a bag?
Probably. Let's see. Yeah. I titled them as they could go for someone dressing as a witch or Victorian. Well, y'all see the thumbnail, but yeah,
those are kind of neat.
They are. They're cool. Yep.
Yeah.
So let's see what they sold for. They sold for $26.24. They're going to Morgantown, Kentucky.
Do you remember where we got those?
I got them at a garage sale.
Okay.
I liked them for me, but I don't wear dress shoes anymore, so. We sold some Allen safety glasses on 6 Alpha. They're for shooting. They're in a case, like, looking packaging.
I know you listen to them because Candace, we can just go back and forth on this. We don't go back and forth, but she refuses to call this location Cube, and I refuse to call it 6 Alpha, so...
I have actually been putting Cube lately.
Have you?
I'm just over it.
Oh, she said, look, she gave up. I like it.
I'm over it.
Candace is usually too stubborn to ever give up about anything, but she did this time. So you agree with me? It's now the Cube.
It's the Cube, whatever. Except for whenever we're selling glasses, they're 6 Alpha.
I mean, I understand why you do that because but the cube is actually on 6 alpha. The stuff is in the cube. So really the locations say 6 alpha cube.
Okay. So then we'd both be right.
Got them.
Okay, $11.99 for those going to Wedgefield, South Carolina. In the alien drawer, we sold a belt buckle. Chicago bass anglers. Or base anglers.
It's not base. Oh my god.
Maybe somebody that angles bases.
What does that mean?
I don't know. This sold for $9.89 and it's going to a capital.
Really?
Albany, New York.
Okay. Oh, you know what? I got to go back.
You messed something up, huh?
No, maybe tomorrow I'll go back. I got to watch the video where I did one of these two. I got Nevada or Arizona wrong. I can't remember which it was. And I still, now I don't even know. Now looking at it, I still don't even know which one it is. I know this is
so
California.
one of these should have 2 pins in it?
Yeah, I think so. I'm just not sure which. I need to go back to the video.
So
and
now
look.
you need to mark New York.
Yeah, okay. What? Don't laugh. Look, don't laugh at me. Okay, is this it? No. Is that it?
Lonnie.
That it? What? Which one is it?
I don't know.
You don't know either.
I think it's this right here.
This?
I don't know. Let me look. I thought I knew, but I start looking at.
Yeah, she started laughing at me, and then she's like, "Hang on a second, I don't know either."
Oh look, that map is crazy looking.
I know. We need a better map.
Okay. We looked at them, and the prices are crazy for maps.
I just don't want to. I don't want to spend like 30-40 bucks on something.
Yeah, like something that we could stick a push pin in. Yeah.
If we replace it, it'll be because we found a good deal out at a garage sale.
It's this big one.
That's the one I tried to put it in.
No. See.
I tried to put it there.
Yeah, because that's the weird one. See this dark right here? That's part of it too, and so is this island right here. Why didn't they make it all the same like shape?
Because it's a bad map.
Yeah.
It's a crap map.
Crap map. Okay, what did we sell? Oh, a belt buckle, $9.89.
Albany.
All right, we sold some little woodsies.
Little Woodsy.
On 8 Delta.
Okay. We sold Little Woodsy a few times.
This is a health clinic.
Health clinic for Little Woodsies, huh? All right. Got some bras. Got some turtle. How big of a thing am I looking for here? I don't even know.
Pretty big. It's been less than a while. It's probably in the back.
It's pretty big. Oh, here we go.
You see it?
Yeah, here. Would you take that?
Yeah, that's part
There's
of
a bra in the Little Woodsy clinic. Here. Grab that. And I think this will wrap it up. Here, can you grab it? I'm going to put this stuff back. All right. That's it, right? Yeah. Okay. There we go.
So that sold for $22.49. It's going to La Plata, Maryland.
When was this? When
We
was?
bought a bunch of little woodsy stuff. Remember, it was in a crate.
Yeah. When was that? When was that?
Was at least a year ago.
No, but when was that a toy though? When was that?
Oh, I don't know. I think maybe around
90s or something.
Yeah, maybe when Sarah was little.
Yeah, I don't remember that at all.
Which would have been like 15 years ago or so. Okay, we sold Husker Du.
Okay. I don't even Husker Du. Hang on a second. I don't even know what that is.
It's actually pronounced Husker Du.
Oh, the board game pieces.
Husker Du.
I didn't even know what you were talking about.
We sold some blue game pieces for it. It's replacement parts in the chest drawer.
Okay. Oh man.
There's 15 chips. It's like little blue plastic chips.
Man, that's a odd day whenever we sell replacement parts for 2 different games in the same.
Some rare games too.
Yeah. Where are these at supposedly?
In the chest drawer. Are you in the chest drawer?
I think.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I might have put the wrong drawer. It might be the one under it.
They could be under something too.
Yeah. I don't think so.
Look how good these playing cards sell. Look.
Yeah, I know.
These are Chevrolet, vintage Chevrolet ones.
It's not in here.
Okay. Must be in the drawer right below it, hopefully.
Uh-oh. I wonder if I did a sell similar off some others and didn't change it.
All right, we'll be back in a minute. All right, we had to look, y'all. We figured out because Candace looked at the both sold.
So whenever I list similar things, I never put them in the same location because I don't want to mix up. Because one was a lot of 15 and one was a lot of 20. So I'm like, okay, if they're not in here and we know we already sold a set, let me see where I saw. I probably did a sell similar, just So I did check, and that's what I did. And I did a sell similar and didn't change the item location, so we had to go searching.
Yeah, but now we have a problem.
Why?
What did you say just a minute ago?
Oh, we gotta make sure we sold the right ones.
Because
or ship the right ones.
If we shipped the wrong ones, they wouldn't have complained because they would have gotten 5 too many.
Yeah, so we found them in the flatware drawer, so we have to count.
Oh boy!
But this is the lesser amount that sold.
Is it?
Yeah, the other ones were 20, and we just sold 15, so we're safe either way.
I hope that's 15, because if it's not, then we didn't send the right amount last time.
Right. Which I think they would have said something.
You think?
Yeah. That's 4. That's 5.
Yeah, I think you're okay. I think we're good.
Yeah, yeah.
It looks like the right amount. Yep, that's
so
15.
we got lucky.
We did.
We got lucky
because we could have pulled either one.
Yeah.
Last time.
Right. I just happened to, when I did sell similar, the one I did wrong was the lesser amount. I got lucky in my mistake.
You got really lucky because like we don't normally win these coin flips.
No. So those sold for $14.99. They're going to Burlington, Wisconsin.
Okay. Whew.
We sold a
sold a blah. Where do we keep our blahs at?
We sold a magic carpet #1, Weirdo 21.
Okay. Oh, Weirdo 21 Voltar magic carpet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Buccaneers of Skull Planet.
That lady ain't got too many clothes on. I better be careful with that.
$14.99 going to Floral Park, New York.
Alrighty. Glad to see my little weird comic magazine selling.
Hey, we sold something Lonnie listed. Actually, I think I listed these.
Okay.
A lot of 5 Jimmy Swaggart 8-track tapes that you touched the other day.
I did.
They're in the cube.
Every time you touch your Jimmy Swaggart 8-track tapes, they sell. Remember that. I'm gonna put that's
Remember when you talked about when you moved them, these things will never sell?
I did.
Yeah.
I did. And Jimmy Swaggart said gold. Never mind, I'll shut up.
I accept that challenge. Those sold for $19.99. They're going to Jolton, Tennessee. Something else I didn't think would ever sell.
This is songs from Mama's songbook. Sacred strings. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Something else I didn't think would ever sell.
What's that?
It's in the smallest drawer. It's a lot of 16 vintage Lake Champlain decals.
They're cool though. I didn't
really
wanna,
are cool.
I think I did list these, and normally this would be the kind of thing I probably donate or do something else with or whatever. But man, they were just too neat. Look at them.
Yep, little pack of vintage new old stock.
Yeah.
$13.49 for those are going to DeLand, Florida, or D-Land.
Yeah, these are awesome. These are cool.
The next order has 2 items on it. D&D drawer. We're looking for a lighter that's an advertising lighter for a janitor supply company in New Orleans.
And funny thing, man, this janitor supply company, we had 2 lighters from that same company. Yeah, this is it right here.
One with the box and one without, right?
And this is without, right on there?
Yeah.
Okay, good. And I never thought that would sell. This is Rudolph Ramelli. You can see there's their little business. And this is one of those, like, probably a made in Japan lighter or something like. Yes, Japan. Japanese lighter.
$26.24 for that one. And then the other item on the order is a Lion motor oil lot.
Yes.
Finally. 9 Echo, the lot is F.
9 Echo F. Okay. 9. Down to Echo F. Okay. Oh, man. Candace.
Yeah.
Have we sold any of these?
No. That's why I said finally. Bad buy on our part.
We paid a pretty good bit for them,
We
too.
bought this at a live auction and got in a little bidding war with somebody.
I don't remember. What did we pay? Like,
I don't even want to talk about it.
It wasn't that much, but it was
because we paid per. They had them in these glass cases, and we paid per case.
right.
Like maybe $12 a case or something crazy like that. But it was like more. I think I got 2 lots out of each case, maybe.
Right.
Yeah. So anyway,
I mean, if we sell them all for the amount we listed, we're going to make good money.
I know,
but we're not selling them.
And they're cross-listed too, y'all. Like on Etsy and Mercari, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. That sold for $22.49. Those 2 things are going to Pound, Virginia. We sold our last white Flex Seal liquid.
Hopefully we have one.
10 Foxtrot.
And we have one white one. We have still a bunch more black cans, I think.
Yeah. So that one sold for $17.99. It's going to Medford, New York.
Alrighty.
In the Digimon drawer, Franklin Mint Chess Set of the Gods Rook. Number
Digimon
B.
is behind me.
This is Rook B. White Rook B.
A lot of those I put like the colors or whatever, or not the colors, but letters on them and stuff. Okay, this is Ionic Columns Rook. It is white.
That's the only one in there, huh?
That's the only chess piece in there. Yeah, we're good.
$19 for that. It's going to Howard Beach, New York.
Okay.
We sold a radio scanner. It's on 1 Delta.
Alrighty. Oh, you just listed this the other day.
Friday.
This is from the $2,000 store buy.
Yeah. $19.99 for that. It's going to Wilmer, Minnesota.
It did not have an antenna.
Correct.
It did have a power supply. I was able to test it insofar as I powered it up. Display read out. All the buttons worked.
Yeah.
Did not actually hear someone talk on the radio.
Right.
So.
We sold some Clark's shoes on 5 Delta. They're brown lace-up shoes for women.
5 Delta. Are they in a box?
No.
5 Delta.
I feel like they're on the shelf underneath there.
Yeah.
They're right here.
Oh. They're under a hat. Okay. Man, we've had these for a pretty good while, I feel like.
$15 for those. They're going to Oceanside, California. Some Cremu jeans?
Yeah.
Yes. 5 Alpha number 16.
That's some of the clothing we got from Bev. I'll be right back. I need to get that bottom box. All right, we're looking for what, 16?
Yep.
There you go. Some probably some dad jeans.
They sold for $29.99. They're not dad jeans. They got the fading right here. Distressing.
Maybe it's cool dad jeans.
Yeah. They're going to Cincinnati, Ohio.
Oh, they have lots of cool dads there.
Yep. We sold Emperor Palpatine. He's on 10 Delta.
Okay. That was a cool looking picture you put up of him.
Yeah.
Surprised he wasn't worth a little more, man. He is cool.
He is really cool.
Look, that's a big old 12-incher too.
That's from that line in the late 90s.
Power of the Force?
Yeah. Where they're just, remember we had a bunch of them in the box.
Yeah, I remember that.
Like Leia and Chewbacca.
Yeah, and they were selling for like $10 a whack or something.
Yeah. So yeah, he sold for $9.99, going to Miami, Florida. 9 Delta, a band Presto Mazinger Z.
You could tell me that 10 times, I still wouldn't know what it is. I think I kind of do. It's like an action figure or something.
A robot looking dude.
It's not Bizarro Batman, huh?
No, it's in a box.
So is Batman.
They're like a box.
Huh?
Okay.
Oh, I see it. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
No, like a box. Okay, got him.
He sold for $29.99. He's going to Elkhart, Indiana. That's from Guy.
So that's like that's probably Japanese.
It is. Yeah, it's Bandai.
Okay, gotcha.
CC CC8, we sold a Barbie fashion pack for Ken, his hip hop outfit.
CC8?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what the hip hoppers are wearing now. Or we're wearing then.
This was in 2002. What they
Is this
were
a Ken?
Yeah.
Ken clothes?
Yeah.
Look, hip hop. Look, he had his boom box.
I know.
And look, Ken on his pant leg.
That's like some Backstreet Boys clothing
Look
there.
look at the big old shoes, little chunky shoes. Ken.
He's
Look.
got the little yellow glasses to match his shirt and his Ken. Okay, so that's all for $17.99. It's going to Apple Valley, California.
Hey, it makes sense. There's a lot of people in California.
And we have Ground Advantage now.
That's right.
6 Echo, we sold a little Enesco Peter Rabbit. It's like a little canister jar.
Echo. Trying to break you. Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Yep. I don't have it packaged to ship. I just...
Well, I know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know.
Trust me. Yeah.
$19.99 for that. It's going to Minden, Michigan.
What is it? MI?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Michigan. That's right.
The M's always throw me off.
I know. There's a bunch of them.
Yeah. Okay, the next 2 items are not on the same order, but they're going to the same buyer.
Huh?
The next 2 items are not on the same order. They're 2 different orders.
Going to the same buyer.
Yes. Is that what I said?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just don't understand.
Because they're going EIS.
No, they're not.
They're not.
No.
Oh.
No, actually, they are going.
Oh, no, they're not.
No, they're not.
Okay.
They're going. They're getting shipped to a what do you call those? Freight forwarder.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But private freight forwarder though.
So we don't know where it's going.
No. Well, we kind of do. Didn't you say they were in Hong Kong?
Yeah, it is Hong Kong.
That's right.
Lonnie was like, they might be going back where they were made. No, these are German.
Okay.
Tiger drawer. They're ramp walkers. One of them's in the tiger drawer. It's a little boy and girl ramp walker. They're not little, actually. And the other set is in the guy drawer.
Oh, that's over here too. Okay. Hey, I'm glad to see this stuff selling.
Yeah.
This came from
the Facebook ladies.
The Facebook ladies, yes.
$16 each for those.
Okay.
And last item we're pulling is a mango lot on 6 Charlie. It's a Waribito.
It's not Italian. It's a Waribito.
Isn't it like Italian?
It's a. It's
It's 7 books. It's a 7-book lot.
That's
It's a Waribito. Look at that word.
Oh, I know. I agree. You could definitely put a little Italian spin on that if you would like to, and you did.
$22.49 going to Springfield, Missouri.
Hey, Candace, we had a lot of manga books.
Now we have a lot of manga books.
No, we don't have that many. Not compared to what we bought.
Oh, I know. We have this. Yeah, I had my whole bench covered in manga. Like
Right.
literally stacked this high, my whole bench.
Right. So we've done well selling that stuff.
Which came from Guy.
Yes, it did.
Okay, that's everything that we're pulling today.
Yeah, I'm probably my plan. Like we're not trying to work too hard on a Sunday. So my plan is our plan was to go ahead and pull this stuff, and then first thing in the morning I'm gonna come in and I can get right into packing.
Yep.
And then if we sell some more stuff tomorrow, hopefully then the next clip should be pulling those orders.
Yep.
See y'all then. Well, good morning, everyone. It is the next day. Good morning, Candace.
Good morning, y'all.
Came out here at about 9 a.m. and packed everything that you saw us pull in the previous clips. And it took just a little over 3 hours to pack all that stuff. So that was, man, I enjoy, like Monday is kind of hectic for me.
Yep.
So I enjoyed just coming in and not having to do anything.
Just get straight to it.
Other than I had my orders already laid out and they're ready to go, and I just put my audio book in and started packing. And it was nice. Packing and sipping coffee. That's a nice way to start the week.
So we have had some more orders come in that we need to pull that we want to get out today. There was 4 on eBay and then 1 on Mercari. So we're going to go ahead and get started and get those pulled.
Yeah, eBay was a little quiet yesterday,
yes.
to put it mildly.
But yeah, the weekends like started out extremely strong, like Friday afternoon, Saturday morning.
Was decent.
It was great, and then it just
Sunday
nosedive. Yeah,
it did.
So, but we are grateful for the orders we did have, and we're going to go ahead and get those out today.
Yep.
First thing is a Nintendo GameCube power supply. It's on 6 Delta.
Okay, yeah. We just listed this guy the other day.
Yes.
Candace uses the zip ties because they're more aesthetically pleasing, and probably because we've had rubber bands damage things in the past.
Yeah, or just break or whatever.
Yeah.
So that sold for $11.99 going to Orlando, Florida. We have a Star Wars dog t-shirt going out. 5 Echo D15.
That's a dog box.
Yeah, a little dog.
Oh my God,
No,
Candace.
5 Echo.
Oh, it's not.
The little plastic box.
Okay, 5 Echo D15.
Yeah.
I've kind of blocked myself. Oh, get out the way, Elf. Kind of blocked myself from access here. We had the shed kind of looking somewhat neat for a while. A few days, but that never lasts.
Well, the thing is, whenever it's not, that means we have some new inventory that came in.
That's right.
So it's a good and a bad thing.
Well, the reason I'm keeping all of these boxes in here is because whenever I start making the lots up of these things, I need to have them all on hand so I can sort them all out.
Yeah.
So I already got it in my hand.
Yeah, I know. I was just straightening some stuff out. I just love that little t-shirt. It's like a vintage ringer style.
Oh, yeah.
And I wish it would have been Pippin size. It's over $10.79. It's going to Laredo, West Virginia. Laredo is spelled different though. So.
Yeah, it's not spelled like it is in Texas.
Yeah.
All right. Alrighty, what's next?
Digimon drawer. It's a little soap holder with some soap in it. I think it came with some perfume. Maybe it's beige color, round, little plastic container. Yeah, in the back there. The
this
beige
one?
Yeah. That's all for $20. It's going to Durham, North Carolina.
I took an offer of 20 on this. I would assume you were okay with that.
Yeah, it's been listed a little.
I mean,
while.
it's a bar soap.
Yeah. And then last thing on eBay we're pulling today is a Maleficent adjustable head cover with the horns. 1 Echo. Do you know who Maleficent is?
Yeah, that's the bad person in some Disney thing. So no, I guess I don't. I know they're a villain.
Yeah.
1 Echo?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sleeping Beauty.
Oh, it's Sleeping Beauty. Okay. You just listed this, right?
Yeah.
Do you happen to remember how?
It's probably in that bag you just touched. It's
Right here? It's that big?
Yeah, they're like 14 inches tall.
Is that it?
That feels like them. Yeah.
Let's see it.
No, look.
Oh.
Let's see. This is probably them right here. Yeah, that's them.
Them?
Horns, or they're a pair of horns.
Oh. I was wondering why I was like, I didn't know they bought more than one. Oh, okay. Well, I guess the picture didn't do it justice, really.
Yeah, they're very tall. Very impressive when you're wearing them. Don't ask me how I know.
Don't ask you how you know? Okay. Oh, wow.
Yeah. Isn't that cool?
Oh, wow, yeah.
They're
All right.
like padded plush. So those sold for $14.99 going to Clinton, Tennessee.
All right.
And then on Mercari, we sold a pair of Tory Burch shoes on 5 Delta left. They're in the box.
This is Mercari, right?
Yes.
So it's probably free shipping.
It is. Shipping included. $82.50. They're going to Bushkill, Pennsylvania.
And this is when Mercari kind of came in clutch for us, because we had those shoes listed for like $100 on eBay, and then they've been on sale, I think. for like 25% off.
Yeah.
And then we've had offers back and forth.
Yeah, just a few days ago, somebody offered me $50 for them, and
I think we countered with like 70 or something.
Yeah, or 75.
And we just could not seem to sell these on eBay. And then Macari took care of that for us. We sold them there.
I figured they would sell with spring coming, that it was just going to take a little longer, because those are not like winter type shoes. You know?
We may see a lot of our inventory as the country warms up for spring. We may, some of our inventory that has not been moving, might start moving again, because like
the dog clothes, we have like little dog dresses and tanks, like summer type dog clothing is most of our dog clothing,
right?
So and that hasn't sold lately, so I think it's going to start moving again when the weather warms up.
Yeah, when's the last time we took down dog boxes?
I know,
I mean, it's been quiet.
And the things we did take down was like coats,
right,
like winter wear.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's everything else that needs to go out today.
Okay, I'm gonna get this stuff packed up and then go get some lunch. All right, all the orders are packed up and waiting for the carrier.
Yes.
And I'm happy about that. Today was like, now sales weren't as good as they were last weekend.
No, they weren't. Like, you didn't have as many orders to pack. Some Mondays, man, you don't get lunch till like 3 o'clock or something.
I actually ate lunch on time today, which was nice. But I do wish we had maybe 10 more orders or something. Yeah. That would have been nice too. Yeah. I can find a silver lining though on a shorter day of packing. So
I've started the tedious task of sorting the cars and making sure we have complete decks. That's always fun.
Because they were kind of mixed up, huh?
They were. For some kind of game they were playing, they had like multiple suits in one deck. So yeah, they're just all mixed up within the patterns, I think. Yeah. So just sorting through those and making complete sets to get them listed. I
have a feeling we're gonna not get like you said, everything was in really good condition, and these are higher end cards, so it looked like they were cared for. So that it's always possible you could be missing cards.
I'll be very surprised if we are, though.
Yeah. And then I am about to get to listing, which I don't always get to list on Mondays, so that's another silver lining. I've already got this little stack here, I think, sorted out, ready to go. And a lot of times the sorting takes me longer than the actual listing.
Yep, some days you're sorting all day, then the next day you'll get up 1 million listings.
Right, exactly. That's just the way it is when you're working with like a bunch of stuff that some of it can sell on its own, some of it can't. Lots of different like subject matters and whatnot. So yeah. But we are going to go ahead and try and get some good listings up today, and we will see y'all again very soon. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.
Bye.